Recognize that music? Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. is back. Yes, we are back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr. is back. Wow. We are going to ease our way back into football. Nothing has changed. This is year number 6. This is our 6th year. 6th year. We've been rolling doing the show for 6 years. Hopefully, we're looking to do bigger and better things with this coming year. But the goal is always to ease us back into football. That's why I'm not wearing the standard uniform. I'm wearing my University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. University of Arkansas at Fayetteville. Woo Pig Suey. I'm going full Woo Pig Suey. And as we get closer into the year, we're going to start getting back into the NFL because that's our format. We only talk NFL games. We will probably have the same sponsor, which will be Crown Royal, hopefully, if nothing changes. But if you're trying to call in and want to get your football-ism on, you can't call me at 940-329-4110 because we have a new number, and our number is 940-329-5100. That is 940-329-5100. That will be the number to call if you want to call and talk about all things sports. Now, once we get into the NFL season, then we're going to lock in and just talk about all things NFL football because today we're just going to talk sports because we're going to ease our way back in. So, in fact, I got a caller right now. Let's see, can we ease him into this thing? Sports Therapy with F.H. Jr.
F.H. Jr., what's up, man? It's the Ravens extraordinaire, Brandon Cooper. What's up, my brother?
What say ye, Coop? How was your summer, my brother?
Hey, man, my summer's been good, man. I can't complain at all. The New York Knicks won, so that brought back American basketball,
Yes.
Forget all those Euros.
Yes.
But, man, life's been good this summer, man.
Yes.
I don't know how we used to play in this heat, man. I have no idea. We used to do this for free, though.
I know, man. I'm much older than you. And I ask myself when I step outside, I'm a house cat now, man. The minute I step outside, I just run right back in like a good house cat does. But I had to ask myself, man, have I gotten soft? Because, man, I cannot take the weather, man. And it's like I was a kid, brother. I used to be out in this stuff, man, just coming in for a glass of cold Kool-Aid and some water and a sandwich. And, man, we were back out in it. But now, bro, I am a straight house cat. House cat, bro. I don't want no part of the element.
Hey, man, times have changed, man. I guess it's probably because I'm not out in there anymore as I used to. But man, that means I got to get back outside, man. Maybe I need to walk around the Epic or something a few times, man.
Nah, bro, you need to just go ahead and embrace your inner house cat. Stay at this crap, bro. Nah, just embrace your inner house cat, man. Just go and be a house cat. It's all good. It's all good.
Got you.
But big dog, let's talk quarterbacks, man. Let's talk quarterbacks because I've been binging.
You know I'm ready.
I binged this whole summer on this show called Quarterbacks, and I've been watching for the last, I think, like four years, 4 seasons. Hell, I don't know how they call it, but shit, I've been watching it. And so that's why I said, you know what, I'm going to ease back into football, and I want to talk quarterbacks. So, hey, let's talk quarterbacks, man. Go for it.
Well, the NFL's top 100 came out.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
Now, hold on. Now, to be fair, it's voted on by your peers based on the previous season, right? So we gotta keep it in context.
Okay.
But for my quarterback of the Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson, to be ranked the 69th best player in the NFL, I almost threw my TV because this makes you really can't name 5 players in the league better than Lamar.
But hey,
Now,
but hey,
seasons do happen where you get injured and everything like that. Cool, this is football, right? Plus, our offensive line was trash. Defense was giving up 300 yards in the fourth quarter. Cool. We
but
could have made the playoffs, but we had a missed field goal. But
but Brandon, if you're gonna throw your TB, it all depends on what brand model that you have. Now, if you got one of those, the ones you can get a good deal at Walmart, it's okay to throw that bad boy. But if you got one of the brand names, let's don't go throwing that bad boy around, man. Calm yourself down, brother.
so wait a minute. Are you saying FH Junior? Are we gonna go on record? You're saying that due to Lamar's brand as a whole,
No,
what do you?
I'm saying if you're gonna throw your TB, it all depends on what brand
Yeah.
of TB
Oh,
you
for the
got.
sake.
Okay, no.
Hey man, I got a warranty on it. I got a warranty
Okay.
on
Hey,
it.
well, you can bounce that off the wall. You got warranty.
Because, dude, the way I'm looking at it, even if you go by last season, Joe Burrow had a terrible season and barely played any games, and he was rated above Lamar. Pat Mahomes got in. Okay, like, you know what I mean? And Mahomes wasn't have the best season, didn't have the best season last year.
Right.
So I'm just trying to put two and two together. And as I continuously watch phony ESPN, and let me not dovetail off too much.
Well, I'm
for
glad
Ryan,
I'm glad you're talking about ESPN because I'm going to the information that I got that I want to talk about once you go ahead and make your point is the quarterback ratings or rankings that was done by Jeremy Fowler, and if you know Jeremy, and then and so that's yes. But go ahead, brother.
So, Ryan Clark, which was their best NFL analyst, and Cam Newton, two of the brothers who's the best analysts and have the best knowledge of football, X's and O's, as well as can get the best out of the interviews they do with the players, or let go from ESPN.
Yes.
And now they're proceeding to give Pat McAfee $60 million. So I'm like, okay, wow. But furthermore, ESPN has been running the narrative. I saw 2 weeks ago, they said, would you rather have Bo Nix or Lamar Jackson? I said, my God, what are we doing? Then they said an anonymous source said they would rather have Bryce Young lead their football team than Lamar Jackson. Why is Lamar Jackson and Jaylen Brown the two most disrespected black athletes today? Can anybody let me know?
Now, you might want to throw Jalen Hurts in there too.
Well, I'm going to say this. Jalen Hurts is disrespected, but not to the extent, right, that the other two were, because Jalen Hurts does have his accolades. But we're going to see. We're going to see what Jalen Hurts and Smitty can do.
Now, when we get into this ranking of the quarterbacks, and we're going to circle back around to Jalen Hurts when I tell you where he's ranked. As far as
okay, let's go.
The quarterbacks, are we ready?
Yes,
ready?
Sir.
All right, here we go. Now, according to my man Fowler, now of course we know coming in at number one, drum roll, is your boy Josh Allen. Now let's talk Josh Allen.
They keep trying to push him so much. Why?
Man, look, I'm at the point where this is me, because when it comes to the show, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and we don't fan shame and all that. I think Josh Allen is at the point where he's peaked. I think he, I always tell people this. For me, once your team gets to the pinnacle, you have 4 years to get it done. I don't care who you are. You got 4 years to get that championship, or the window starts to close, and from there on, and that's what for me, I think Josh Allen is he's a good quarterback, but he has not done the things necessary to get the kind of accolades that they're giving him, where they just rubber stamp him as the best quarterback in the league. Bro, at some point you got to do something. As the old people say, you got to take a crap or get off the what, bro? You got to get off the pot.
And see, this is why I say Lamar is better, because look at the hill Lamar had to climb. They legitimately told Lamar Jackson at the NFL Combine, you will not be playing quarterback in the NFL, so where are you trying to work out at? Yep. They didn't tell Josh Allen, you should play tight end. They said Lamar Jackson, all he do is run so much. Well, when he won that first MVP, all he did was run.
Mm-hmm.
The next MVP, they said, oh, he can't throw. Lamar Jackson, you do realize, since COVID, is the most accurate passer in the NFL and has the best interception to touchdown ratio.
Mm-hmm. Now, coming in at number 2 is that man, my homie. Now, at some point, now I'll say this. If the game is on the line and I got 2 minutes left, I am more afraid of Patrick Mahomes with the football than I am of Josh Allen. I'm afraid of that guy with the football with 2 minutes left than any other quarterback in the league right now, because
that's fair. That's fair.
But this man is coming off of an injury. He's getting to be 30, and 30 is still in your prime as far as NFL quarterbacking, but you kind of starting to slide a little bit. But
hey man, chill. I'm 30. I'm 31 years old. Chill, man. Chill.
but you ain't out there getting hit by linemen and
yeah, I know. Hey,
okay.
Hey, look.
Ain't nobody trying to kill you every play.
Yeah, man, I'm good.
But here's the thing. I'm cool with the rankings of Patrick Mahomes, but I probably wouldn't have rated him that high because he's coming off an injury. That's me. But I guess they're looking at his past work. That's what I'm thinking they're going off. So now
I mean, when you kind of look at it, Lamar, Mahomes, and Burrow are coming off injury. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Now this is gonna get you.
Okay.
Coming in at number 3. Now this is where I expected this merry-go-round between Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, and Lamar Jackson. I thought this was always gonna be a merry-go-round between 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Who's 1? Who's 2? Who's 3? Whatever. So they come in here and say, "Well, we're gonna slide my man Matthew Stafford in here as the 3rd best quarterback in the league right now."
Okay. So okay. I'm not mad at that. Matthew Stafford, coming off the best season of his career, led that team, and I think Matthew Stafford's season last season was a culmination of everything that he went through. Matthew Stafford can make any throw possible. I like it. Here's my only thing about Matthew Stafford, and here's my thing about Joe Burrow. You have 2 elite receivers.
Yes, man. That's where I'm going next. If you take Puka off that team, if you take Puka off that team, and you take my other receiver off that team,
Devontae Adams.
If you take Devontae Adams off that team, what do we have here for quarterback play? Okay, now number 4 is Cool Joe Burrow. Now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I'm 60 years old, but if you give me my man T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, hell, look, give me a year or 2 to get in shape. Give me a good offensive line. Hell, I can throw the ball to them brothers, man.
Nah. You know what we gonna give you? We gonna give you Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews dropping passes, and we're going to give you Zay Flowers fumbling the ball. That's what we're going to give you.
God, man, but I'm saying if I'm Joe Burrow and I got them brothers I'm throwing the ball to, seriously? At some point, when we start to figure in who's the best quarterback in the league, you got to understand there is no I in this thing called team. For some strange reason, we want to equate I'm throwing the ball to these elite quarterbacks as I am one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I'm not taking anything away from you.
And think about this, and I love to say this Chad Johnson and T.J. Houshmandzadeh made Carson Palmer look better than what he did.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
See, you see what I'm talking about? Versus Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers had to get it out the mud.
Well, it also make defensive coordinators have to arrange and scheme totally different when you got those type of guys. They scheme different. All of a sudden, I can't attack you as a quarterback as I want to because you got these elite receivers. It makes a
and that's why I also get on Jalen Hurts because you had AJ Brown and Smitty, and you got Saquon. Now we finna see.
Now coming in at number 5. Do not throw your TV, man, because I don't know but you got warranty, so you might can throw your TV. Coming in at number 5 is my man Lamar Jackson. Now,
man, Action Jackson, baby.
Now here's
he must see TV.
Here's where I come down on Lamar. I still say I put Lamar in that window. It's 5 years. You guys got to get it done. But I will say between those three, between him, Lamar Jackson, those Pat Mahomes, and my man quarterback for Buffalo, I see them all as top tier quarterbacks. Except for Lamar, but hold, let me finish. I think Lamar has more intangibles, but I'm waiting for Lamar to stop listening to, because you got to get to the point when you are the man and you say, okay, I have to stop listening. Sometimes I got to stop listening to the offensive coordinators, even my coach, and go and make a play to win games. Okay, now he has improved so much in throwing from the pocket. He can slice and dice you to death, but at some point he has to say, okay, wait a minute. I got to go get me an NFL ring because my window is starting to close.
I have a question for you.
Go.
I have a question. Out of the top 5 QBs in the league, and then we're going to add 7. You know what? We're going to add 8. We're going to add the top 5 you just named. We're going to add Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, and Jaden Daniels. You got the number 1 pick. You got an expansion team. All these quarterbacks are unrestricted free agents. You can give one of them a max deal to start your franchise, and all these quarterbacks is in their prime.
Name all of them you just mentioned.
You got Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Stafford, Jaden Daniels, Jalen Hurts, or Dak Prescott. You got the okay. They finna give you the who's trying to get a team next? Okay, you getting the team in. We're gonna make it fair. You're gonna get a team. This is stupid. Okay, you're in Austin. You're going to get a team, right? Y'all gonna
well, let me say this. If I'm building an expansion team, kind of like what Tampa Bay Buccaneers did, I would take Lamar Jackson because a young Lamar Jackson in his prime will be just like what's my man name? The quarterback that was fighting the dogs, and he's gonna be like that. But he's he is, but he's not gonna be thinking like he's now. He's just gonna go play. And
now he's not gonna be as accurate as a passer.
No. But I'm saying, but
the instincts are there.
But he's gonna go play, and that's what I see in Lamar Jackson now. Before he used to just go play football, and I understand with when you're a dual threat quarterback. They're looking at the longevity of that type of quarterback because sooner or later you don't want to use him all the time as a runner. But if I'm starting a new team, I would start with Lamar Jackson as my number 1, and then from there I would go with Jaden Daniels, and then give me Patrick Mahomes because I would need somebody because 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to have an offensive line. I'm not going to have good surrounding players. I need somebody to just play.
That's that. Thank you. That's all. That's all I wanted to know. That's all
But
I wanted to know.
but I just think right now Lamar is at the age where he don't know which he it's almost like, dude, flip the switch. You know, it's like when he gets in the playoffs, he don't play the same game that he plays all year long to get to the playoffs.
But this past playoffs. Well, now I won't even say we didn't make the playoffs. That last game of the season when we played the Steelers, Lamar played his ass off.
He did, but at
that was some of the best I ever seen.
But at some point, he's got to say, hey, the offensive coordinator want to run this. Nah, we need first down, and I'm gonna go out on my shield, and so. But I will say this: they did not use the combination of Lamar Jackson and the running back this year for some strange reason. Man, they did not use those. You guys did not use those brothers the right way down the stretch.
It would be whole halves that Derrick Henry's just on the bench. I'm like, bro, he was dominant. What are we doing?
Yeah, y'all would come out. They would come out in the first half and just blunt you to death with Derrick Henry. Then the second half, you're not even running him. Not only that, you're not even running Lamar Jackson with throwing the ball.
Because here's the thing. When we get in the shotgun, we'll have Justice Hill back there or Keith Mitchell. Well, Keith Mitchell's not there no more. We'll have Justice Hill, and it's kind of like we don't have the receiving core to get open, and we don't have a typical pass-blocking offensive line. I'm like, bro, we're too predictable when we get in shotgun. So now Lamar has to drop back. Damn. Like, you see what I'm saying?
But at the beginning of every game, in the fourth quarter, sooner or later, man, Derrick Henry is going to pop. Nobody wants to hit that dude in the fourth quarter. It's almost like they would. And when you start cheating over, they're like, okay, I got to get over because Derrick Henry's going to get the ball. Now you got Lamar Jackson can run and pass option. I'm like, It's like, what are y'all doing, Baltimore? Who's doing the play calling?
Because you know Derrick Henry old school. We don't warm up to the 15th carry.
You got to get him time.
We don't warm up to the 15th carry.
He got to get leveled up. They don't, and that used to bother me about my team when we had our big running back. I'm like, dude, he gets leveled up. He's ready to rock and roll. Next thing I know, man, my man want to just start letting dude fling it around. Like, what are we doing?
And here's the bad part about it. Y'all giving up Brian Robinson literally extended Christian McCaffrey's career.
Yes.
Literally ended shortening Jaden Daniels and Austin Eckler.
Yes.
And we're just going to give Christian McCaffrey 4 more years because he ain't got to take the punishment.
He don't have to. I was like, and I had to ask myself, I know I'm old school, and I know third down and 1, we just gonna run this ball and pick up the first down. But we would get to where we 3rd down and 1 and we want to trick it up and send one man out in the pattern and throw a bomb to. I like, just pick up the freaking. Now we trying to come back on 4th and 1 when they know the only option is gonna be Jaden Daniels running the ball. I'm like, who's doing the play calling here, bro? That used to. So now number 6 is Dak Prescott. Now I'm not a quarterback fan, but I'm fair.
I got Dak Prescott as my 7th best quarterback. Actually 8th, no 7th. I got him as the 7th. I got him behind Jalen Hurts at 6, and then Dak's at 7.
Well,
I'll put Jalen Hurts over him because Jalen Hurts doesn't fold in the pressure as much.
Well, I got Dak. I got Dak. The same way I'm grading Joe Burrow. You give me those 2 receivers. you give me them 2 receivers, bro.
And that's my thing. You got 2 elite receivers. How are you not throwing damn near 500 5,000? I'm like, bro.
But I will say this. Just like you and I took the summer off, Defensive coordinators don't take the summers off. They sit there and watch film. They watch your central tendencies. They watch your central tendencies over and over and over again. So this year, what they're going to do is stop the Cowboys. Is, okay, Cowboys, we're going to walk this man in the box, and we're going to get y'all in third and long and predictable pass option, because I still say if you are the Cowboys' biggest problem this year, and it's not that I'm a Cowboy hater, which I am, but I think it's going to be, they're going to have some problem with the offensive line, and I don't think the offensive line is going to be able to protect, because if your offensive line can't protect, I don't care who you got as a wide receiver, your quarterback ain't going to have.
Oh, no, that's definitely.
Yeah.
And, beating the Cowboys, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to make that defense stay on the field, and you're going to have to control the clock.
Yep.
Caleb Downs, I feel like Caleb Downs is going to be a very elite safety, like a Darren Woodson type that they had.
But if you coming into the season putting all that hope on a rookie, come on, man, what you drinking?
Because the crazy thing is the Cowboys are looking at like, oh, he's the savior. Like, yo, this is the missing piece. I was like, but the missing piece to your puzzle isn't all the way finished. You see what I'm saying?
There's a learning curve for a rookie. I'm sorry. There's going to be a learning curve. He's going to be great. He's going to be whatever. He a rookie. He's still a rookie. He is still he's still a rookie. He's still a rookie.
Now, do I think he definitely has that ability, like Kyle Hamilton did coming into the league, and like Erwin James? Yes, I do think he's going to catch on fast. But for y'all to say off the bat, like, yo, the savior, hey man, relax. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I'd rather have an elite cornerback than an elite safety. An elite cornerback can cut the whole field in half.
So you would rather have like a Patrick Surtain than a Kyle Hamilton for a Derwin James?
Yes. Give me that elite cornerback. Then that means I can do some other things. The scheme I can roll some help over, because I can put him on your best. Either that, I don't have to put him on your best. I can put him on your second wide receiver option and use this. I can scheme against your number one with safety help, safety over the top, I'm killing that. If I got an elite cornerback, I got something, bro. I got something. Because when you have an elite safety, man, we can always scheme him out to play, man. We gonna send somebody up that middle, make him have to run deep. Just make him chase me deep, baby. I ain't finna do nothing but run deep. And then I'm bringing a tight end right behind and right underneath him, and we gonna do that to death.
Damn. Yeah, you right, man.
Yeah, we doing that to death, homeboy. I'm sorry. Every time, boy, he finna get in shape today, bro. Cause every time he turn around, man, I'm sending somebody up the paddle. I joke, he ain't got to have no hands. Hell, he can't catch a cold. But I'm finna send him on this flat paddle, man. Just go deep, cuz, and that safety gonna have to turn right around and run with him. But if I got that elite corner, bro, he cutting that field in half, and I can scheme up all the other options against. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you, that's give me the elite corner before you give me a elite safety.
Okay, question. Yes. I got another one for you. Would you rather get an elite corner or an elite wide receiver?
Give me the elite corner. I still would rather have elite corner. Give me the corner. Because I truly think there is not a whole lot of separation between the top wide receivers, and I still say you can win with the Terry McLaughlin, with those type of guys. You say they're not Jamar Chase.
And here's the crazy part. I agree, because the separation in the average to good wide receivers isn't as much as the separation between average to good corners. Yes. That's how you know ball. Yes. People don't understand.
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, yes, because I'm telling you, man, I should be able to scheme and get this guy open, even if I'm doing it with tight ends, I'm doing it with you know, hell, I'm doing it with my running quarterback because now all of a sudden, you know, when you have a Lamar Jackson, hell, I don't need an elite receiver. I mean, give me an above average receiver, but if I got Lamar Jackson, that is going to turn those guys, make them a lot better than anybody. Because I got, as a defensive coordinator, I got a scheme to stop the quarterback. It's almost like
because look, you can. Cause think about it, you can win with the Zay Flowers.
Yes, because
that's your number one.
Because I got to spy on Lamar Jackson. I got to keep him in the pocket. Somebody got to be spying on him all the time, you know. And so that I'm like, okay. So now coming in next is my man Justin Herbert. What do you think about that?
Underachiever. When are we going to start having this conversation? When are we going to start having the Justin Herbert is not as good as everybody thought he is conversation?
Justin.
Because in my eyes, Bo Nix is a better quarterback than Justin Herbert.
And how do we let Drake May get in there as a number 8 ranked quarterback in the league?
Fool's gold. Last year was fool's gold. You already hear problems. It's problems in training camp between him and Antonio. I mean, him and AJ Brown. Fool's gold.
And now I don't know if I disagree with this number 9 is Jared Goff. I may be okay with that, but then again, I could also drop him back into like 13 or 14 and be cool with that.
I could easily put. I'm not gonna lie to you. If Jared Goff, I mean, I would rather take Caleb Williams, or Trevor Lawrence.
Well, here's the deal. Now they got coming in at number 10 is Caleb Williams. I don't think Caleb. I don't think Caleb is in the top 10 quarterback over, and I might be a little prejudiced to this, over Jaden Daniels or Jordan Love. Not right now.
I agree. Jordan Love is top 10.
Yes.
Now Jordan Love's problem is his consistency is fucking garbage. Excuse my language. His consistency is garbage because he either plays like an MVP or he plays like Kirk Cousins.
Hold on, let me see if my cousin Bell still working. Yeah, here we go. Cousin Bell still working. So yes, I don't. I just don't, because Jalen Williams shows me. I mean, Caleb shows me that he can be a little herky jerky. Now, if he comes out this year and plays consistent football and make that transition to the next level, then I can say okay. But to just give him that based on potential of what he's supposed to be, that I don't know, because let me hear the guys who proved it. Because how do a man who wins a Super Bowl with Sam Darnold, how does a guy win a Super Bowl and he's not a top 10 quarterback? How do a guy who gets you almost to the Super Bowl and Jaden Daniels, and you tell me he don't start off the year ranked as a top 10 quarterback?
Hey man, you know the motto is what have you done for me lately?
What the hell have you done for me lately? Not just what have you done for me lately. What the hell have you done for me lately? Well, Brandon, that is my top 10, brother, and I got another caller trying to get in here, man. So, hey, brother, it's good to be back. It's good. Appreciate you calling in. And next week, brother, we're going to talk. We're going to talk edge rushers, man.
Hey, man, best player in the league. Best player in the league from Arlington Martin High School, baby.
We're gonna talk edge, man. So, all right, brother. Let me let you get a word in, brother, for what you do.
Hey, man, Ravens extraordinaire Brandon Cooper, and you know what I'm about to say. Lamar Jackson will win MVP, and you know what's about to go down.
Appreciate you calling, brother.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, brother.
All right. Now, that was Brandon Cooper. It's one of my listeners, long time listener, man. All right, all right. Now, before I bring in my next caller, I want to give a plug here. I'm gonna give a plug to a book that I was reading this summer, and it's called Olivia by Arthur J. R.H. Now, I spent the summer reading this book. And if you know me, you know I'm not a reader, man. If it ain't got pictures, I'm not reading it. But hey, this was a nice book, man. And in fact, this was written by Jay in Grand Prairie. Now, Jay is one of my callers. She said, "Hey, FH, I got a book coming out. I want you to get it. It's available in all the local bookstores, Amazon, Barnes and Nobles." And she said, "FH, I want you to get my book and read, and then tell me what you think." And so I've been reading this book. I'm almost done, and I can tell you it's a good read. Interesting story. And hey, man, go and buy this book. It's at Amazon. You can also get it in Barnes and Nobles, Amazon, and all your local. Also, it's also available in ebook as well. So hey, look it up. It's called Olivia by J.R.H. All right. Now, let's get back to football. Let's get back to football, man. Hold on. I got my home. Let me see. It look like my homeboy Glenn. Sports Therapy with F.A. Jr.
What's going on, my brother?
Oh, sucky now. Homeboy Glenn, what say ye?
Well, we back, baby, ready to get it started.
I know, man. We got to ease people back in, man. That's why I'm not dressed in my full football attire, man. I don't have the standard uniform on, man. I'm rocking my my Woo Pig Suey Arkansas Razorback shirt. Follow now. You know, I'm always rocking my commander hat, a.k.a. the Washington Redskins. So we're going to ease on back into football because, you know, you can't just jump into football, man. That'll be a shock to your system. So we got to ease people back in. So now if everybody want to talk about a little football, we'll talk about a little basketball. We can talk about a little soccer, a.k.a. football. We can talk about the World Cup. We can talk about anything you want to. But when it comes to be football season, homeboy Glenn, then the only thing we're going to talk about is NFL football. But hey, let's talk quarterbacks, man. Let's talk quarterbacks.
Yes, sir.
So I had my other caller, Brandon B. Coop. And we were discussing. Now he's a big Raven fan. Now he bleeds nothing but Raven football. But we were discussing the top 10 quarterback list as put out by ESPN Jeremy Fowler. I'm sure there are other polls out there that people can draw from, but you know, I like ESPN, and you know, but truth be told, man, you know, to each his own. If you want to go and evaluate quarterbacks, but this is what we're using as our reference, you know. So, according to ESPN's report, the number one quarterback for this year is Josh Allen.
That's a lie.
Huh?
That's a lie.
Hey, brother. Josh Allen.
That's a lie.
Man, bro.
Hey, no, hey. How you gonna put him over Patrick Mahomes? 2-time Super Bowl champion, 3-time MVP. And this man ain't made it no more than about 2 AFC championship games.
Homeboy Glenn, let me tell you something. Homeboy Glenn, let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to give you permission to cuss on the air, and I got my hand on the cussing bell, man. Go ahead. Say it, brother. Say it loud.
That's a damn lie. Ain't no way in the hell that man better no damn Patrick Mahomes. No damn football. So that's some bullshit. That's the bullshit I ever seen in my life. Ain't no way in the hell no damn number one quarterback. If he's the number one quarterback of all time, the number one tailback of all time.
Hey, how you gonna pick him to be a number one quarterback? And his ass ain't made it no further in the championship game. Ain't been to no Super Bowl.
And see, that's the conversation. And that's the conversation I was having. Brandon and I was having. I told Brandon, I said, well, at some point, Josh Allen has to get it done. For me, the Bills' window is closing. It wouldn't surprise me if they don't even make the playoff this year because
already closed.
Yeah,
Dan Marino 2.0.
Yeah, he didn't get it done.
Another Dan Marino.
Because for how I rank quarterback for me is if I got 2 minutes left and I'm down by a field goal or a touchdown to either win or tie the game, who do I want to have that ball? And I'm gonna tell you, for me, it's Patrick Mahomes. I would be if I'm on the defensive side, I'm afraid of that guy because he's going to make something happen. To me, that makes you the best quarterback in the league when the game is on the line and you have to produce. When everybody know it's on you to win the game. That's yes. So I think he's number one. I go back and forth between Lamar Jackson. I would say Lamar Jackson if he gets into the playoffs and play the same way he does that he plays all year, because sometimes Lamar get in the playoffs and it may be play calling or whatever, but I just think at some point you got to say the hell with what coach is calling. I got to go win this game. And that's what right. I don't see him do when they get to the playoffs. It's almost like they play for him not to get hurt.
That's the only thing I hold against Lamar Jackson is he don't take over. He don't take over a game.
Mm-hmm.
Because he is a top 3 quarterback, whether you agree with it or not. Lamar Jackson top 3 quarterback in the NFL because athletic alone, he's untouchable. He can get you downfield or whatever, but the only thing I have against him, he ain't made the Super Bowl neither. He's been in there long enough. But at the same time, he is athletic. The guy from Buffalo, he don't deserve. Now I put him in the top 5. I ain't gonna tell no to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you this, man, and it might. I mean, you ain't gonna never fall out because we've been friends ever since potty training days.
Oh, that's right.
But I will tell you this: for me, I would take Jalen Hurts over Josh Allen. People say, "FA, you crazy?" Because
all day long, all day long.
Jalen Hurts is a leader of men.
And a winner.
He's a winner. And that's what I was saying in boxing. Until you beat the champ, hell, he's still the champ. So until you can knock Jalen Hurts out and off the box, he should still be considered a top 2-3 quarterback in the league. Now, is he gonna go out and throw for 300-400 yards? Nope, that's not him. Is he gonna go? But he is going to win games. That's your job. His job is to win games. He wins games.
True.
And he wins 80% of his games. He does.
True. And you have to look at this, man. He's the only quarterback I'm talking about I can remember, and you can go back. Matter of fact, he's the only one I can remember I had a different coordinator ever since his freshman year in college. Most guys have had a different, that many offensive coordinators probably wouldn't even be in the league.
Yeah.
Let alone adjust to each one of the offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
And then you have to deal with some knuckleheads. You have to deal with some the Philadelphia media, and then the people like A.J. Brown think he's a Jerry Rice, a Megatron or somebody.
Well,
he made A.J. Brown look good.
Well, the thing,
because A.J. Brown is up in Tennessee now.
Yeah, and the thing about it is when you look at Jalen and the team, his surrounding teammates, is the Eagles got a combination of whatever style it takes to beat you, they can beat you. They got
Right.
Saquon Barkley. They can beat you running the ball. Now, because when I say that, you got Saquon Barkley, but then again, you also have Jalen, who's squatting about 600 pounds. So when you put him
Mhm.
in that the tush push and all that stuff, there, they gonna keep that. They can beat you that way. It's not gonna look pretty. Sometimes it look like what is, but then again, you come back with those receivers that they had with Smith and and your boy AJ Brown, when you start to come up and stop that running game, now you can kind of go over the top with those two guys, and then they have an elite tight end as well. So, but you still got to have you still got to have a band director, man, to
Yeah.
keep to make
So,
sure
but
everybody's
my
playing on
thing is,
sweet music.
yes, sir. But my thing is, how they trade, how they grade them by the career or for just last season only?
I think it's
Because
pop.
if you go to grade last season only, Sam Darnold is a top 10 quarterback.
I think it's popularity, to be honest with you, homeboy Glenn. I think
That's all it is,
I
man.
I I, I
Hey,
think.
check this out. Check this. I don't mean to cut you off,
Mm-hmm.
but check this out. They got. I've seen that little article you were talking about. They got Dak Prescott in the head of Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
They must have been on some damn K2 to see that damn shit. They have to be on some damn K2. And then we got the oldest damn quarterback in America. Hell, this gonna be to sit his old ass down and let somebody else get a chance.
I don't know what y'all doing, man. I don't, man.
Ain't that damn K2?
I
Man, they
don't.
don't. Dallas have stuck their shit up there to Pittsburgh. Gave us some of their K2, bro. Them motherfuckers fucking up in Pittsburgh. Still got that old ass quarterback. When he gonna be the starting quarterback in 2030? Because I don't see us getting no damn bad no time soon. They talking about everything but a quarterback. When but in that popularity, I was listening to your homeboy Brandon talking earlier, and he said something that I like what he said earlier. The quarterback from the Chargers, they got him like the golden boy. That boy ain't did shit.
Nope. Nope.
Ain't did nothing since he been in the league.
Nope. And
But they got him as the next big thing.
I tell you something else who hadn't done anything too. That's Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor, that's right. I will give him next. I'm fit to get him next. He ain't hitting on shit. But see, they bring them guys. They come out of college. They make them guys. They hype them up more. I never will forget. I think it was Trent Dilfer. He had Andrew Luck, like the best thing since sliced bread. Which Andrew Luck was a good quarterback. Now, don't get me wrong.
Yes, he was.
But hell, he didn't win shit. He didn't do shit.
Not at all.
He didn't go no. He didn't go to Super Bowl. He didn't go no AFC Championship game.
Nope.
So I most things people go by is winning, and Jalen Hurts is a winner. And Patrick Mahomes is a winner.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say this here. I'm gonna say this. It gonna sound crazy, but it's an if. If Deshaun Watson had not blown his knee out, he might have been up in that conversation at one time.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he probably won't never make it back to where he is now because of the two Achilles he done tore up, but he was right there at one time.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
But I just don't see. The way they rate their quarterback. I don't see it, man. Cause I really don't like. Because I think the quarterback that you guys got, to me, he's a top 10 quarterback.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
To me, he's a top 7. He's a top 7 quarterback.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. And
Yeah.
But yeah. Now here's what I'm hoping the Steelers will do. Here's what I'm hoping the Steelers will do, man. This is what I hope y'all do. I hope the Steelers somehow, I don't know where he at now. I hope the Steelers go here and pick up Spencer Rattler and let him play behind old man Aaron Rodgers. Because keep in mind, Spencer Rattler was a number 1 rated quarterback. His issue is when he was with the Saints this year, they just wanted to replace him with Shucks because they had spent a high draft pick on Shucks. So they basically just gave him Rattler's job. And it's like, okay. and so they just gave him the job. Now, the Saints had a lot of injuries this year. Everybody was hurt on offense. They had offensive line. They had a running back. They didn't have the Swiss Army knife was hurt. They receivers were hurt. Oh boy, didn't have no tools at all, but he was still, they didn't have no defense at all. Their defense was terrible. But I say he's gonna be a steal for anybody to go and get that kid, and I would love to see him get picked up because he has one whole year of good football under his belt. He's seasoned. He's not a rookie, so his whole mindset has changed. So I would like to see Pittsburgh get him as a backup and let him sit behind Aaron Rodgers, because now Aaron Rodgers is 41, 42, 4,100,000 years old. So I don't think he may not get to a whole season. But and I just don't understand the mindset that the Steelers were sitting around begging this guy, waiting, oh yeah, please don't retire, please don't retire. Like, what are y'all doing?
Man, that shit make me damn don't want to watch him play neither, man. That's bullshit. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. But that damn general manager owner he's got like Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones must have gave him some of that dope they got down in Dallas. So he ain't over damn no more. And man, it used to be like that. They fucked around with Jerry. They already fucked it out of kicking. The wide receiver, we ain't did shit since he left. And they ain't got shit for him.
Yeah,
they ain't got nobody to throw the ball to.
Nah, y'all ain't got nobody. So now they got Matthew Stafford coming in here as they got him third. Second, they got my boy Patrick Mahomes. Okay, to me, I think Patrick Mahomes still is a good top 3, top 5 quarterback in the league. I'm cool with that. Got no problem with that. I don't know if Matthew Stafford is the third best quarterback in the league. I had to question that.
No.
I got to question that one. I don't think so. So now
he's a system quarterback.
Yes,
he's turned into a system quarterback.
Because you take Devontae Adams. You take Devontae Adams and Puka away from him. What is it?
That's right. He's just an average quarterback. I mean, I ain't saying he's above. He's a good quarterback, but hey, I'm like your partner said earlier on the radio, like the boy from the Chargers, the guy from Denver Broncos is just as good as he is, Bo Nix.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jordan Love is a good quarterback, but like he said, he's just inconsistent sometimes.
Yep.
I like him as a quarterback.
So now,
but really, if you think about it, I'm sorry about cutting you off, but if you think about it, now just my opinion don't mean a lot. It's not a bunch. It's not a whole lot of just what you call good quarterbacks to me in the NFL right now.
Right.
No more about 4 or 5. Everybody else is just a little bit above average.
Right.
You might have about 2 or 3, maybe 3 or 4 at the most, a step above everybody else. But everybody else is in that same boat.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, homeboy Glenn. Your wide receivers determine what kind of quarterback you are, because look, if I had T. Higgins and the other brother, if I had them brothers to throw the ball with, and because they got Joe Burrow coming in here as 4. Now if I'm throwing the ball,
hold on 1 minute before you. That's one person we forget.
Yes,
they got him overhyped.
Yes,
he's overhyped. Man, they showed his stats for his first. I forgot about they had the same amount of games, but they showed his stats and they showed Jalen Hurts stats. Jalen Hurts got more total yards than that man do.
Yeah.
But if you go and ask anybody, first thing they said, man, Joe Burrow, the best thing come out to John Elway or Dan Marino.
But I'm telling you, man, if I'm throwing this ball to Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I just think I just had to say I don't know about that one there, brother, because your wide receivers made the difference. And then, of course, we come in with Lamar Jackson, number 5. And like I told Brandon, my only issue with Lamar Jackson is at some point he's got to get it done. You know, like them Baltimore don't gave him everything. He's got everything. He got a good running back. He got some receivers. He got whatever. I just hate it when Lamar plays a certain way all year, and when he get into the playoffs, it's like, okay, I'm trying to prove that I can throw from the pocket. I can prove that okay, we know you can throw from the pocket. You can throw from the pocket now because that's the gradual change that dual threat quarterbacks make as they get older. They start to throw from the pocket to kind of make their career last longer. But at some point, when you're in the playoffs and every play is a life of its own, at some point you got to make plays to keep the chains moving, to keep the ball, to score, whatever. He seems to not do that when they get in the playoffs. They maybe play calling, but at some point you got to put the team on your back and say, hey, I am going to go and get me a championship, and he's got to start doing that, and that's where I am with Lamar Jackson. Now,
true. That's true. Has Lamar Jackson played in the AFC Championship game?
I think once or twice.
And see that's the thing with him. He hadn't.
For a point, he could never get past Mahomes.
Well, that's right, and Josh Allen too.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's what my thing is. How you gonna put Josh Allen over past Mahomes?
I guess.
How do you do that?
Until you pull me off the hill, until you can pull me down the hill, hell, I'm still king of the hill. And Patrick Mahomes still king. He's still king of the hill. He's still on the hill.
He's the king of the hill, man. Yes. He's the best quarterback in the league.
Yes.
Hey, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big Patrick Mahomes fan.
No.
I'm not a big fan just because of showing no favoritism.
Mm-hmm.
But that man approved it, man.
He's still king of the hill.
That man approved it.
And then you coming in.
And like I said,
they got your boy Dak Prescott. They got your boy Dak coming in ranked number 6.
No, they smoking dope on them. When they pick that ass coming there.
Somebody,
how you gonna pick him over Jalen
Hurts? Say what now?
How you gonna pick him over Jalen Hurts? He ain't, man. I'm gonna throw you a crazy stat.
Okay.
Jalen Hurts and Jalen Daniels. The last time Dallas been in the NFC championship game, they weren't even born.
Right. Yeah.
And they done already played in the NFC championship game, and you had Prescott, Tony Romo, and all of them. All of them supposed to be top 10 quarterbacks.
I'll go you one even further. I'll go you one even further. There's a lot of youngsters running around, Cowboy fans, pretty much in their early 20s, almost 30 years old, don't even remember the Cowboys ever being good. Because it's been almost 30 years.
That's right. That's like we grew up. Detroit wasn't shit. I ain't never seen Detroit win. Detroit win more than none they ever won.
Yes, because if they grew up in those days with us, bro, the Detroit Lions was a joke. They were just, you could always pencil them in as a win.
Always.
Yes. Like,
and that's where the Cowboys live now. You know, they might have a pretty decent. They looking at them now because they looking at all them guys they got on defense. Man, them guys old, man.
Yep. So they got my boy Dak coming in as number 6. I you know what? I will say to me, I always have Dak as a maybe a 9th, 10th, 11th quarterback. I'll give him that. But I don't think he number 6, but that's just me. I don't want people to say, well, you just hate because you're a Redskin Commander fan. But I will say this. But if I had my choice, you tell me if I had my choice between Dak Prescott and Jaden Daniels, who would I take? Hell, I'd take Jaden Daniels all day long. I would. Jaden Daniels all day long. Between Dak and Jalen Hurts, I'm going to take Jalen Hurts all day long. You know, I'm sorry. Because Jalen Hurts don't throw interceptions. I don't care what nobody said. He don't turn the ball over there, and he do not turn. He win game. You know, Jaden Daniels. what I like about hopefully this year is that we're getting back to basic football. They're not going to be featuring him. That's why we got rid of our offensive coordinator. We're not going to be featuring him as a primary runner anymore. That's why we got elite running backs and whatever. And because Jay Daniels is a passer first, he's not a run quarterback first. So they're going to find out that hey, that boy can throw that ball, and as long as we keep him healthy, we're going to be all right. So now, I just know, man, that getting back to now, like I said, we got Justin Herbert coming in at number 7. They had Drake May. Now, I think that was fool's gold when it comes to Drake May. I think he's going to be a good quarterback, but he ain't number 8, top 8 quarterback in the league right now. I disagree with that. Jared Goff, I think Jared Goff, I rank him kind of the same way I rank Dak. I always would put them around 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You can fit them in there somewhere. But now here's what gets me. And then I don't think Caleb Williams should be a top 10. I think he got a lot of, he just not there yet. Now, this year, if he comes out and ball out this year and do some of the things he was starting to do at the end of the year, then I can say, okay, he's ready to make that transition. But I don't think he's top 10 yet. Now, then here's a guy that got in here as honorable mention. Sam Darnold, Jaden Daniels, Jordan Love, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, and Jalen Hurts. So now, my point of it is, out of all these guys that they got as honorable mention, these guys have went pretty far in the playoffs. How a man win a Super Bowl, you can tell me the next year you don't even rank him in the top 10? I'm questioning, does Jeremy Fowler know football? Jaden Daniels. Go ahead, homeboy.
Jeremy Fowler don't know too much shit about no damn football. I mean, just because you ever heard that song saying, just because you're rich don't make you smart.
That I did it don't make you smart, bro.
Yeah. And he know damn well he picking more on popularity than he is effective. Because, man, the guys he got honorable mention, half of them have a trophy winners.
Yes. or have been either close to the NFC Championship game, played in the NFL, or close to the NFL. For example, Jaden Daniels was one victory away from going to the Super Bowl. Sam Darnold won a Super Bowl. My man, Jordan Love was close to getting. He had a pretty good run into the playoff. Then you put in Jalen Hurts got a Super Bowl ring. So how in the heck you gonna tell me these guys? You got 2 Super Bowl quarterbacks. You tell me they're not in the top 10 as far as quarterback play. I don't know, man. But like I said, it's his poll, his ranking. I guess he can rank them any way he want to. And I guess he said, hell, if we disagree, hell, we can come up with our own quarterback poll. I guess, bro. I guess that's what he said. No.
Well, he don't need shit.
No. But homeboy Glenn, I got to get out of here, brother. You about to hear the sound of my music. Now, you know, our new number is 940-329-5100. And we will be easing back into football. Next week, bro, we're going to talk edge rushers, man. We're going to talk on the defensive side of the ball. And I see what team is going to feel a good defense next year, or who is going to be smoke and mirrors, because a lot of teams going to be doing it with smoke and mirrors. Homeboy Glenn, you about to hear the sound of my music, baby. All right, it's time to wrap it and cap it. Welcome back, everybody. Football is back. Got my homeboy Glenn checking in. Want to thank him. Want to thank my boy Brandon from D1 Eagle University. I also, once again, want to get a plug in for my friend Jay in Grand Prairie's book. It's called Olivia, a novel. And you can get this book at Barnes & Noble and Amazon. And also, it's available online, and you can get it as an ebook. I'm reading. Look, I got my bookmarker here. I'm all the way on chapter 12, 13, but it's a good read, and it's all right. Go buy that book and tell them F.H. Jr. sent you. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you next week.